Good evening, everybody. It's Sunday night. It's been a long sports weekend. I hope that your teams were successful. I'm praying that the Cleveland Indians learn how to hit a baseball real soon, starting tomorrow afternoon. That being said, I'm here and I'm going to do an educational primer tonight that I'll be sharing either tonight or tomorrow morning on Monday. So, we're going to call this educational primer Disruptors. And so as I begin, I want to ask you, anyone fearing the following, whether you're in business or maybe you're experiencing it personally, because it could affect you personally. First, increased hospitalization premiums with decreased service benefits attached to that increased premium. Reduced employee morale, making it difficult to retain employees. And then increased turnover costs, leading to reduced profits. So think about those questions. What I want to share with you is this past week I became part of a mastermind group, and there's 6 of us in this group. And during our discussion, what was really cool about it was we all found out that we had a heck of a lot in common. And one of the individuals we began to call a disruptor. So essentially, he provides benefits to people, but he provides them in a different way. And so we're talking about him becoming a disruptor and undoing where people pay more premiums as well as receive the decreased service benefits. He's doing the opposite of what everybody else is doing. How cool is that? And then we found out that really we are a group of the 6 disruptors. So if you're experiencing anything, contact me and I can put you in touch with any of our 6 disruptors. And I truly mean this. Contact me via email. So that's what we call ourselves. So disrupting, okay, what that does is that's going against the status quo. That's doing it a little bit differently than the status quo that's been so common. The culture of hiring that is consistently done the same way and we find the same results. The reduced benefits because of increased premiums, okay? And all we do is go along with it. Well, heaven forbid we step outside the box and try it a different way, okay? And that's what this is about. This is encouraging you to be a disruptor in your life. So I'm going to share with you something that was in the most recent Sports Illustrated, and it's an example of a disruptor, okay? And basically it boils down to this, that the one team that did make the playoffs this year was the Tampa Bay Rays, but they still won. I think it was like 90 games, okay? And now they've gone to a different concept the Rays did, and it worked for them. And it's called the opener, as opposed to the closer in baseball. It's an opener, okay? So let me just find out where I need to be reading this from. I apologize. For all its simplicity, openers nonetheless radical, presenting the biggest change to the role of the starting pitcher since the advent of the 5-man rotation. Already this year, the openers made its way, and it was discovered by the Rays with varying degrees of success to the Angels, A's, Brewers, Dodgers, Rangers, Twins, as well as the Yankees. So what is the opener? Okay, let's hang on here. I should have highlighted this, and I didn't, but I'm doing this. So here's what they did. The Rays missed the playoffs. At first glance, a little stands out in the box score of the Rays' 5-3 win that took place back in May, until you reach the first pitcher listed for the Rays, Sergio Romo. The 35-year-old side-arming right-hander had pitched in 588 games, but had never started before. He'd always been a reliever. He came in, he struck out Zach Cozart, Mike Trout, and Justin Upton, okay? And then he gave way to a rookie, Ryan Yarbrough. Romo started the next day too. So the reliever came in the next day too and started the game and faced 6 batters. And this was all against the Angels, again whiffing Trout and Upton before exiting in the second. Out of the injury, they did this because they were injury-induced desperation. The Tampa Bay's dearth of experienced starters, the opener was born. The idea is cleverer than the circumstances of its deployment might suggest. Okay, they disrupted baseball by creating something different, and because of that, okay, they are now setting a trend for the future. So I'm encouraging you, okay, to possibly become a disruptor. This is a classic example of becoming a disruptor, doing something differently, doing it out of the ordinary, okay? They have a closer, but now they have a disruptor that they put in for the first 1 or 2 innings, and he makes a difference. So that's it, okay? My educational primer is about being a disruptor. You too can be a disruptor. If you need some help with those questions I asked you before, give me a call. I will put you in touch with people that will help you with disrupting things and making it different, okay? Have a great week this week, and I look forward to talking to you again. See ya.